Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show with a good one. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Michael McGreevy.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Bryce Terang leading things off and takes a strike. That clips the corner. McGreevy, a 6'4" righty, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2021. In the air out towards right center. Doyle on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Mike Trout, batting with one down, takes a strike. And he swings over the top there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Just getting started here in St. Louis.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Ball 2.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, and the starter for Toronto, Hunter Green. What do you have on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Yo, 1. And that one fouled off.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. 1 away. Brenton Doyle next up for the Cardinals. This one in the air right field, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Alec.
Digging in, Alec Burleson.
Yes. Ball 1.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Here's a 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Man at first, 1 away. Now quick throw to first. Back in safe, really close. The 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Pitch out, but no action. Doyle off of first with 2 away. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Man at second. In the air to left center. Varsho drifts towards it. And that will end the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Oh.
That's the third. Karros. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. Eldridge under it. Out number 2. So up next, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the second. Mason Wynn digs in now. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Comes up empty. This one in the air right field. And a quick out number 1. Here's the catcher, Carter Jensen. Outside corner, there's a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. He did not go around. Bryce Eldridge now at the plate. Jensen leads off first with 1 away. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Up the middle, Terang flips it, one at second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Kyle Carroll's next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Back there. Out of here. A solo shot. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ronnie Mauricio now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series.
Yo, that's a ball.
Fouled off. He was late. And there's two away. This is Bryce Terang. Fly to center his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jake McCarthy. Check swing, went around. That's strike one.
Nope, ball two.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The kick, the 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Brenton Doyle next up for the Cardinals. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Save! And the go-ahead run is now in scored position. Got him swinging. So digging in, Alec Burleson. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ball 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ivan Herrera.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Check swing called strike, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
And up next for St. Louis, J.J. Weatherholt. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Runner edges away at second. In the air, right field, Sanchez. Under it, and the inning is over. Back here at Busch Stadium, and now for the Jays, Mike Trout. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. But he throws on the brakes. Gets back to second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
Weatherholt settles underneath it. And there's one down. So up next Alejandro Kirk. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. Just missed. One out and a runner at second. Just missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get
lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Trout flying around third. Safe, and they take the lead.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Stowers batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Whoa.
One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. The 3-1. Late with the swing there. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Just missed his spot on the inside. Right there.
Now pitching for the
Addison
Cardinals,
JoJo Romero
number 59.
taking over on the mound. He had a great slider with tons of movement.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 3-0. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Varsho in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Nope, that's inside.
Bases loaded. 1 away. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Ronnie. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Ezekiel Tovar. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that key holding. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Bases loaded. 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. First pitch misses.
You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Here's a 1-1. Softly hit to third. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Carter Jensen next up for the Cardinals.
The catcher, Carter Jensen.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Banks off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. Pulls him to third safely with a triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's going to be Bryce Eldridge. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. 1 away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
Here's a 2-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Next pitch misses inside. Full count now. and swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now up for St. Louis, Kyle Karros. Fly to his first time. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Santillan.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's out to center field. Trout under this one. And that is the inning. Back here in St. Louis, and now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Whoa. Ball outside.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bryce Terang will hit next. Trying to bunt his way on. Burleson.
No, he's in there.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
Here's Trout. Terang over at first with one away.
Nope, that's away.
Snap throw to first.
No, he's
tries
in there.
to get back and save. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
Oh.
Runner on the go.
That's
Pitch
the ball.
misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Carpenter up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that drops in for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the 5th.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one misses. 3-1 now. That clips the corner. Stays alive. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Gordon Graceffo.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Swings through that. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Trout flying around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
No, that's the ball. That's the ball.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Just off the inside edge. And now filled up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Jake McCarthy.
You know, these Cardinals finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Ball, outside.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Sliced hard, but foul. And that one is in the dirt. And the count's full. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's off the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Brenton Doyle. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tommy Nance.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Man at second. And that one gets past the catcher. McCarthy up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
The 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Makes the catch for the second out.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Herrera in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Check swing. He went 0-2 now. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short, Tovar. On to first, and that is that. Top of the 6th inning, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Foul ball there.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
One up, one down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's already homered here in this one.
Varsho.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Sliced hard but foul. 0-2 now. Burleson. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, base is empty. Ezekiel Tovar next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches. I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Good eye right there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This one popped up. Weather hole. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherholt. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, Mason Wynn. Terang. Fires over to first. 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Carter Jensen.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off. On the inside corner for a strike.
Nope, ball 1. Ball.
Just off the outside edge. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Barger. And the inning is over. Back here in St. Louis. And now Jays, Jesus Sanchez. New pitcher for the Cardinals. Justin Brule.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
No, that's a ball.
He swings and fouls one off. Brule, a 6'2 southpaw, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nope, ball 2.
Karros zips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Check swing called strike, and it's 0-2.
Ball.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now batting, Mike Trout. Inside, just missed. Slides for the stop to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here at Busch Stadium.
Now pitching for
New pitcher now for the Jays. Mason Fluhardt. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Blake Perkins.
Well, with his speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
Fouled off down the right side. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. A solo shot, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Carroll. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Back to the top of the order now. Jake McCarthy next up for the Cardinals. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Fun attempt, popped up. Takes it in for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush.
New arm out of the bullpen, Zach Maxwell. He's into the game with the bases empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now here. Is Alec Burleson. 0 for 3 in this one. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Leading off, Kerry Carpenter.
Ball, inside.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Makes the catch, one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle's. Hours. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Rhys Hoskins, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0.
Nope, that's away.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera.
Oh.
Outside low, ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That's his second hit of the day. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into
On the mound now, Louis Varland.
power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
At the plate, J.J. Weatherholt. Line drive, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Win the next to hit takes low for a ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
There we go.
No, he held up. Tied at 4. In the air to left center. Schneider has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. So digging in, Kyle Karros. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Jake McCarthy next up for the Cardinals. In the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Now up for St. Louis, Brenton Doyle. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Now a pop-up on the infield. and that will end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, all set to start the ninth in this one. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nolan Gorman.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's a hit! And the tying run is on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the 0-1. Just missed. Check swing called strike. And a count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Nice grab. The feed for 1. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now. Base is empty after the double play. Ezekiel Tovar next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swanson is just 1 strike away.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our